We have reached quite the anniversary in March. It has been 10 years since the first major capsules were released with Katowice 2014. 19 majors, all leaving a physical mark on the game with their own unique ways. The style of border, or lack of border, specific team logo, team history, holo effect, new effects, or a unique autograph. Looking at the price of certain stickers today, we can see just how these historic moments have impacted prices. An iBuyPower holo isn't $60,000 just because people like the sticker. Cologne 2015 isn't cheap because supply is too high. And Copenhagen isn't hated because the reception holos have gotten so far is divided. There is a lot that goes into a major collection and the way it is perceived by the massive community that actively purchases, applies, invests, and showcases these items. So to understand why these new Copenhagen stickers are not only dangerous to the future of stickers, but also to the market that we as fans engage in, we have to understand what got us to this point. But before we start, I have some free stuff for you. CS Bumps have sponsored this video. Think about CSGO Lounge, but without the scams and bot accounts. A series of one-time use codes have been placed throughout the video, giving you either free diamond or free legend status on the site when redeemed. And oh look, here's one of them, right at the bottom of the screen right now. The link to the sites is in the description. Good luck. Katowice 2014 truly brings us to a different era of Counter-Strike. Many of the teams participating needed the sticker and prize money to even pursue their dream of competing. And souvenirs were still being dropped to people watching the games. Please Valve, I know you like money, but please just bring this back. But what Valve have mostly kept the same over the last decade is how capsules are purchased and stickers are obtained. In the store, you had an option to either buy a Challenger's capsule or a Legends capsule based on the team's status in the major. The capsules were released before the major, had a sale the day before finals, and were removed soon after. Surprisingly, compared to today, there was no update letting users know that capsules were going to be removed. But the unique part about these stickers, outside of being the first of their kind of course, is that there really isn't anything here besides the team logo and the tournament name. This is considered a borderless sticker, and is thought to be the most attractive type of sticker in the game. It's why people get excited when they can scratch the border off of a sticker without damaging the logo. It is the desired outcome due to how clean it looks on a skin. When looking at the entire history of major stickers, Katowice 2014 is the best of the best. But none of this would be possible if Katowice 2014 items had a supply deep within the thousands. Instead, many of these items have a registered supply of less than 100 left. As a new item, stickers had to prove that they were a worthy purchase. There was no precedent created in previous years, as no other version of Counter-Strike implemented items the way CSGO did, and the concept of investing was something very few considered a legitimate possibility. Who is dumping money into a broken game that pros at the time still hated? Can you blame these guys for taking a quick profit and moving on with their day? You were the richest person in the server if you owned a knife back in 2014. No one is buying hundreds of Katowice 2014 capsules. But people did profit. October 6th, just 7 months after the release of these stickers, a Titan Holo would run you just shy of $50. That is insane profits in just a few months. Seems like this whole sticker thing is going to catch on.
Let's see what we get. iBuyPower. Cool.
This has to be a top 5 major in my opinion. And just from the Dignitas Holo alone, it could be a top 5 sticker collection. No innovation was provided in the store for these items. You had a Legends capsule and a Challenger's capsule. That was it. These capsules contained paper stickers, holo stickers, and foil tournament stickers, same as Katowice 2014. The one significant change that would dictate the future of major stickers would be the border behind the logo. Cologne 2014 stickers have a circular border with a faded ESL logo in the back, a blue ring on the outside for papers, and a holo ring for holos. Once again, Valve struck gold, but I don't think they knew it yet. When it comes to skins, Valve first struck gold with specific float values and patterns. This made nearly every single skin unique. The Counter-Strike market would not be where it is today if blue gems, Doppler gems, hidden patterns, specific trade-up values, number 1 highest and number 1 lowest float skins did not exist. The market also wouldn't be where it is today if Cologne 2014 did not have this border. Cologne 2014 receiving negative first impressions from the community when compared to Katowice 2014 was a necessary sacrifice. But it definitely did not stop people from buying in after seeing just how profitable Katowice 2014 was. To some, it was a proven system that was bound to make them rich. Counter-Strike was growing at the time. The average players doubled in the time between these two majors. But that doesn't account for the 600% increase in capsules sold on the Steam market. What we are seeing here are the first wave of major investors. The first set of people to see where Katowice 2014 ended up in just a few months and decided to play around with some money. Keep in mind that in 2014, the cash out options were very limited. Selling on Steam just gives you Steam balance. That cannot be transferred to a bank. OP Skins, the pioneer of Counter-Strike marketplaces, wasn't founded until 2015. You were either investing to work your way up, like getting a brand new knife, or using forums to trade with others and receive payments. I do wonder how much Bitcoin was traded around back in the day that these traders wish they could have held on to. PayPal and other international money transfer services were very small at the time. If you were around during this time, you definitely have some regrets.
See what we can get. Oh, these look pretty nice. I bought 4 of them. Alright, well, let's see what we can get.
Waste of money.
It's not a waste of money. This is quality. These stickers look pretty cool.
On to our third major, and it's our second major with a border, and they changed the design again. They also changed the store too. 10 teams in Challengers and 6 teams in Legends. But instead of creating Legends and Challengers capsules, they only provided a Legends capsule containing holos and the brand new sticker type for teams, foils. If you wanted a paper sticker, you could only buy the specific sticker from the store. Going through old Reddit threads for the update that released stickers for this major, it's interesting to see that a matchmaking update garnered way more attention from the community than the stickers. Quite different compared to today. But for the few in the thread that actually cared about stickers, the reception was mediocre. Obviously, people wanted their Katowice 2014 stickers once again. Unfortunately, not gonna happen. The holo effect is very prominent compared to Cologne 2014, which was received well, and the ability to purchase individual team stickers instead of gambling just to get your favorite team was considered a positive change. But Valve must have realized their mistake. Despite Counter-Strike continuing to grow and users getting more comfortable with stickers as they have continued to be profitable, Dreamhack 2014 sold fewer capsules on the Steam market than Cologne. Not all of the stats are public, but just off of this chart, we can assume that Cologne 2014 sold more than Dreamhack 2014. The ability to purchase individual stickers is perfect for those who just want to represent their favorite team. It also doesn't help that only 1 capsule was sold, so after you open a few of them, you get kinda bored of them. And the third mistake that we know today was making foils the top tier item. Even back in 2014, foils were only double the price of holos. Considering the rarity of these foil stickers, it was clear that the community did not rate them very highly upon first impressions. And they were right. Holos, on the other hand, are extremely flashy, especially now in CS2. If you like big blocky stickers, it doesn't get better than Dreamhack 2014.
All these stickers are absolute gorgeous, gorgeous. And let's go.
Another Katowice major, and another set of stickers that have created quite a cult following over the years. Assuming Valve realized only releasing 1 capsule was a mistake financially, they brought back the Challenger's capsule. Now in terms of this chart with Steam market sale quantities, it would seem that Katowice 2014 didn't sell well, significantly less than the previous majors. But I have my concerns about the way this major was calculated. The Flying DJ, or Ulrich Schultz, who was a senior vice president of ESL, actually publicly disclosed sticker revenue for the major. Revenue for teams was 1.5 million. We know that Valve take 50%, so that's 3 million total. Either way, I disagree with the way this chart portrays Katowice 2015, even if there were very few sold on the market. Especially considering the fact that these stickers had a fairly positive reception. Obviously, everyone wanted their borderless Katowice 2014 stickers back. But after going from a round sticker to a square sticker, which quite a few people made fun of, Katowice 2015 was considered unique. Some of the holo effects are pretty solid, like Vox Minor, Navi, and Keyed. The others don't have a strong holo effect on the logo, but even looking at something like CLG, they can still be attractive. Couple that with continuous growth of the game, with every month between Dreamhack and Katowice seeing a boost in average players, and there is no way that sales didn't hit a new peak with this major. It's important to contextualize just how massive 2015 was for Valve's little market. 2015 was the beginning of the gambling era. FaZe did not make their introduction. Team Martin and Syndicate didn't own CSGO Lotto. But the Phantom Lord era had begun. Mo and a bunch of other streamers and pro players dabbled in some gambling. CSGO Lounge had become a household name, and case unboxing videos were just starting to get traction. We saw after Katowice 2014 that capsule sales were increasing faster than the player base was. Well, in 2015, we saw the growth of people throwing paychecks into Counter-Strike. We still have some time before the true skin craze hits. But opening capsules for stream content, opening capsules because everyone you watch on YouTube and Twitch is doing it, that level of gambling had already presented itself in early 2015, just in time for these Katowice capsules. Investing was still a foreign concept to many, but opening a capsule, getting a good item, and risking it on Tier 3 NACS match betting happened more than we would like to admit.
Actually, I'm gonna check if I can get the holo version. Now, is there a holo version? That's actually a really good question. Nope.
By the time Cologne 2015 came around, the dreams of getting borderless stickers again had mostly died off. Just give us a cool border and some cool effects. All is good. Cologne 2015 almost provided none of that. Valve gave us a Dorito, just a boring silver Dorito with a team logo awkwardly placed in front. Valve at least decided to be homies again with the ability to purchase specific paper stickers. So if paper stickers aren't in the capsule, is it like the last two majors with holo and foil variants? Nope, just foils. The one type of sticker that the community rejected was the only type of sticker that you could get. By only having one type of sticker in the capsule, it's extremely boring to open them. With a typical capsule, you can get excited about hitting that holo, or sad about getting that paper. With only foils, not only would the supply be massive, as there's only 9 sticker options, there's no excitement, nothing to hunt. The only notable sticker would be Titan, not because it looks good, it's just a Titan sticker that piggybacks off of the hype of its big brother. Hold on though, it's not all bad. I do wonder what this autograph thing is about. Oh, it's nothing big, just Valve striking gold again. Valve gave a way to immortalize players in the game. They also allowed fans to support their favorite players in the game. Each player that qualified for the event would submit a signature. Those signatures would then be slapped on a background and added to their team-specific capsule that could be purchased in the store. Stickers could be obtained either through team-specific capsules that consisted of 5 paper stickers, or the 4 group capsules that contain only foil stickers. You see in interviews where players say just how excited they are to get a sticker, just so they could be immortalized in the game. These stickers have become a massive part of qualifying for the major, and the fans liked it too. Overall, a great addition for Valve that has continued ever since. If only the team stickers weren't so horrible.
Right, we're going to open this one. Now, what I'd like from this, I'd really like that one. That one would be a nice little memento.
What's better than one set of major stickers that people despised? 2 sets of major stickers that people despised. Exactly the same market system. 2 capsules. One for Legends, one for Challengers. individual paper stickers offered in the store, only foils and capsules, individual team autographs like Cologne, but the foil sticker capsule is no longer groups. Instead, they move to challengers and legends. But don't worry, it gets better. Behold, the worst border in Counter-Strike. So far, we have seen circular, square, striped, and triangle stickers. And now we have a star, but I don't think it could be executed any worse than this. The team logo is too small. No one is buying stickers for the border design. We want to represent a team. The border takes up more space than the team logo. What's going on here? And for whatever reason, the decision was made to place the tournament text on the border instead of underneath. Due to this, the team logos are offset to the point where they seem randomly thrown in place. In a decade of Counter-Strike majors, this is the worst border to ever be released. The Titan sticker is once again expensive today due to the name. That being said, the sticker is in no way popular or sought after, much like Cologne. But hey, on the bright side, the player autographs look pretty cool. I do enjoy having a name tag style space for autographs. It looks clean, doesn't interfere with the border, easy to read. For those that already understand the context of why I'm going through the differences of each major, the market reactions, and why that's important when discussing the hatred towards Copenhagen stickers, then you know that I'm in favor of having variety in stickers. But sometimes the mark is missed. Offset logos, obstructive shapes, the foil-only capsules. These are not good examples of variety being used in a positive manner. Something needs to change.
The XXX P250 Dankel and Drug Money XXX.
The skin craze had begun. Phantom Lord had one of the biggest streams on Twitch. FaZe were pumping out CSGO Wild videos. CSGO Lotto was getting insane publicity from T Martin and Syndicate. These guys had some of the largest channels on YouTube at the time, and it felt like basically every team and streamer was taking gambling sponsorships. I believe this is the reason why Columbus was the first major to see a big sticker post on Reddit. 1.6 thousand upvotes, nearly 700 comments, and a significant portion of them are discussing the investment potential of certain stickers and capsules. And Columbus was a good opportunity. Not saying that this Reddit post swung Valve in any way, but holos are back. This definitely added to the excitement. Valve are still homies by allowing you to purchase specific stickers, but gone are the days of only getting foils from capsules. Now these stickers were not considered anything special at the time. Once again, it's an offset team sticker. And holos aren't doing anything amazing compared to some of the stickers before them. But after Cologne 2015 and Cluj 2015, it's hard to complain about these. The capsules were popular, the major itself was popular, with an amazing run from Liquid with Simple, and Luminosity picking up the first major for Brazil. All of this resulted in breaking viewership records in an era where Counter-Strike was starting to struggle. Not that viewership was bad, or player numbers were in the dumps, but the rumblings of Valve releasing cases and capsules but doing nothing to fix massive bugs in the game. When I look back, Columbus was massive for keeping people interested in a broken game.
Hello guys, now we are in game, and the new Cologne 2016 stickers came out. I think it's the best looking sticker of all time, and a great time to invest.
If Columbus existed during the golden era of the market, Cologne 2016 existed in the dark ages. T Martin, Josh OG, and Syndicate not disclosing their ownership in CSGO Lotto. Mo publicly stating that his rolls on CSGO Diamonds were faked. Phantom Lord exposed for having knowledge of roll percentages, allowing him to steal from others in Jackpot. And a plethora of smaller creators and sites getting exposed. Tons of negative press and lawsuits on the way. Valve had to at least act like they cared. But why is this important? Well, gambling was essential to the market. Without the ability to gamble, all these creators that introduced a new generation's Counter-Strike had left. And all the money that was moving from trading and buying liquids for gambling had also left. Going into the Cologne major, it felt like this market, with dragon lores worth thousands of dollars, knives worth thousands of dollars, skins with unique patterns, and overpay for unique stickers might just die in the next couple of years. Today, we can laugh off the little dip in prices, but at the time, it was doomsday for anyone who was involved in trading or gambling. This opened up a new opportunity for these major items. If trading for money is taken away, and third-party gambling for money is taken away, what do we have left? Well, in-game cases if you're willing to take a 40% loss, and investments. Luminosity, now rebranded to SK, continued their dominance, and viewership was good despite all the chaos surrounding the game. Purchasable items were the same as Columbus. You had Challengers and Legends team capsules, Challengers and Legends autograph capsules, and individual team capsules for paper autographs. One notable change was the evolution in borders. The early stickers were just simple shapes. Cologne 2015, that's just a Dorito. Now we got a bunch of Doritos. Despite the shortcomings, like stickers being too small when applied, and a pretty tame hollow effect, it's still a unique sticker. Following the success of MLG Columbus investments, there was a fairly significant investment into Cologne as well. It's funny reading posts like this, where 53,000 capsules on the market is a concerning amount, but this was considered overinvested back in 2016. Overall though, Cologne didn't change anything in the market, and did very little for the game. Onto something a little more exciting. Cologne 2016 stickers are too small? Say hello to the second largest set of stickers in the game. Atlanta 2017 made significant changes to the way the store functioned that are still being used today. Fantasy pick'ems are gone. Atlanta was the first major to use a pick'em system like what we use today. Despite this, paper stickers were still available in the store, but the writing was on the wall. Atlanta also introduced team graffitis. We still use them today, but these are graffitis you purchase in the store that have limited uses. Somewhat of a forgotten era, and for good reason. People were pissed at the implementation of graffitis already, and charging the same price as a sticker for something that will eventually disappear if you use it too much didn't exactly receive praise from the community. But there's one downside to these stickers, and it's a pretty big one. Hollow effects are similar to Cologne 2016. The hollows just aren't very flashy in game despite their size. People like their Katowice 2014 style hollows. Their glowing eyes Dignitas hollows. Not some relatively mid color shifting hollows. On the plus side, these might be the best foil team stickers we have ever received for a major. Unlike most majors where hollows eventually overtake foils on the market, if anything, the gap has grown larger for Atlanta. After the success of MLG Columbus, Cologne 2016 did sell very well. Cologne 2016 sees underwhelming profit due to this, and people get scared before they throw their money into the next major. A tale as old as time, and a trend that we will see throughout the history of majors. Atlanta unfortunately gave us a glimpse into a new era of Counter-Strike, an era that would not be positive. Astralis won their first major.
Which, oh my god, there's so many. Okay, there are so many stickers in here that there's not even images, it's legit just the stickers.
The weirdest major to ever be played. Zeus got kicked from Navi so they could bring in Simple, and also because Zeus can't shoot a gun. Joins Gambit with a few legends, but mostly an underwhelming team without high hopes. And their opponents in the finals were Immortals, another Brazilian team that was always the little brother to SK. These are your two teams to battle it out at a major final. Not Astralis, about to start their era of dominance. Not Virtus Pro, who always put out a good performance at majors. Not Fnatic, not SK, not FaZe, not Navi. It goes without saying, viewership was not great for this major. Semi-finals had more viewers than the grand final. When it comes to the team stickers, it also wasn't a great time. Once again, a fairly unique border, but the text is distracting. Most of the hollows weren't very attractive, and foils, despite being alright, were not enough to make Krakow an attractive collection. But there was one notable change that really shook up the market. Gold autograph stickers were introduced. Now these stickers existed already, but only on souvenirs. For the first time, gold stickers could be purchased and applied on any skin. Another change was removing team-specific autograph capsules. Instead, players are pooled into challengers and legends. Between all the players being pooled into 2 capsules and having 3 different variants of the same sticker, there is an absolutely massive pool of stickers in these autograph capsules, and it's pretty comedic to look at in the old UI. The last major had no popular teams in the finals. The Astralis era is about to start. I consider Boston to be the most influential major in Counter-Strike history. Without this major, I believe that the professional ecosystem would look much different. VC money wouldn't flow in at such an insane rate. The NA scene would have fallen apart much faster, which is a pretty big portion of the community that has also generated a ton of content. It's no surprise that these stickers were overinvested. Same old market system, gold player stickers, paper, hollow, foil team stickers, no individual autograph capsules, no individual stickers to purchase from the store. Graffitis return for whatever reason and are ignored as per usual. But despite the lack of changes, the stickers look good. And one thing that will really frustrate us today is how much effort was put into the hollow effects. Liquid hollows have a hollow effect that somewhat resembles water. Phase has squares that become inverted, so one direction you get one set of squares, and the other direction is another set. A Vanguard has stars, G2 has little circles, and so on. Some of these stickers reuse the same effect, some of them have their own unique effects. I won't say any of them are amazing, most of them are pretty boring in game, but the effort was there. The border is mostly inoffensive as well. My only gripe is how small the G2 sticker is for some reason. Despite the unique designs, I feel like the only reason people remember these stickers is because of 100 Thieves and Tai Lu. Both of these teams missed the major due to visa issues, but the capsules had already been released. Valve created a new set of capsules with the teams that took their spots, but these old capsules and stickers were still in circulation. Some of the rarest major stickers of all time are gold autographs from the players on these teams and the team foils. Outside of that, Boston 2018 has never really been a favorite, despite some notable price increases over the last couple years.
This time around, the face part of the sticker is really big, and then the team logo is almost smaller in comparison.
Sometimes I forget that this major even existed. Beginning of the Astralis era. Cool if you like to study good Counter-Strike, but as a fan, it's an ultimately forgettable major. Stickers are a little wonky. The border is in your face and kinda ugly. Most of the hollows suck. The foils honestly rival Atlanta for the best foils in the game. And for autographs it gets even weirder, where after the visual update in CS2, you could argue the foils look better than the golds. With the nerf that made Krakow foils look almost like plastic, they are certainly the best foil autographs. But funnily enough, London saw a very small investment for the time. Once again, looking at the flowcharts of overinvested major to underinvested, it makes sense with how many Boston capsules were purchased. And it is important to note that these stickers saw quite the upgrade in CS2. They were pretty mid in CSGO. Regardless, it's going to be one of those majors that end up in the lost in time category.
Please. Okay, a purple, I'll take it. I'll take a purple, but it sadly is not a dick.
Return of the Circle. Honestly, the issue with these major items have very little to do with the design. A circle is fine. It's not a favorite as it seems out of place on any craft, but there's nothing clearly wrong with a circle compared to something like Cluj. The problem is solely on the effects. The hollows are mid. We just went through all of these other majors, and unless you're insane, you can admit that this hollow is pretty bad. Foils were bad at the time. Like London, they look really clean in CS2, but in CSGO, foils were just too muddy. In the autograph world, we saw the emergence of Dick Stacy. After giving Valve the runaround for a couple weeks, we ended up with this. and it's going quite well. Overall, it's not forgettable, but without good holo effects, any hype around a sticker collection will die. The circular stickers are controversial. It certainly doesn't help. But even with a Boston 2018 holo effect slapped on these stickers, I guarantee the price would be double what it is today. If you haven't bought Berlin items already, the hype train has already left the station, but you'll still see a return. There's more than enough time to buy these items right now, and there is a long road until the next major. We will get to Copenhagen stickers being the worst stickers ever released soon, but if we're talking about design without any context, Berlin 2019 is the worst sticker collection that we have ever received. The border is offensive, it's in your face, it takes away from the team logo, the text is ugly, makes it hard to read the text on some stickers. Truly one of the worst borders that we have ever received. But the worst part has to be the holos. Calling this a holo is honestly a stretch. The most prominent holographic section is the green around the border, which is even worse as it typically clashes with the team logo colors. The only team that it works with is MIBR, but considering you have to squint to see the holo effect on the logo, it doesn't matter anyways. Garbage sticker collection. But that's what makes unique stickers like this interesting. You have a lot of people that will get burned buying into this major. The next major comes around, could have amazing stickers, and due to the previous failure, people are going to say sticker investing is dead. Surely, this has never happened, right? Oof, this is some PTSD right here. I have purchased major items in the past, but this was the first one I decided to go pretty big on, and I purchased 2 storage units of capsules. Not my greatest moment, I do have to say. RMR 2020 stickers aren't exactly major stickers. These stickers were based on the RMR rankings as the real major was cancelled. I assume the theory behind this was to give teams some financial assistance as tournaments were cancelled. Excitement around esports was low, and no sticker money would have been the nail in the coffin for some of these orgs. It certainly helped, but when going through the capsules, you can see just how many teams here are no longer in the scene. Despite Valve's best efforts, the COVID era was still a massive setback. But it's not like teams didn't make enough money from RMR. The capsule sales were insane for this collection. Navi reported that they made over 1 million from their capsule split, which although we don't have the stats for each major, was likely a record for revenue. But that's a problem for people investing in these capsules. First, RMR was the first major to use the new pricing system. These capsules were $1.30 and went on sale for 30 cents. This likely resulted in a bunch of random spending where extra money sitting around on accounts from selling drops, selling garbage skins, leftover money from a $5 deposit, and so on went straight to opening RMR capsules. At 30 cents per capsule, you don't even think about the cost when opening them. Meanwhile, the sale is 2 months long, and you somehow casually open 100 capsules. Not that I would know. But this goes both ways. Because the capsules are so cheap, the stickers also start quite cheap. The cheaper the prices are, the easier it is to multiply your investment. Unfortunately, these stickers did not age well. The text on the borders clashed with just about every single craft that you can make. And after being on sale for so long and selling so many stickers, they were basically in every single match that you played. It got quite boring seeing them plastered on every skin. The holos are pretty mid. Not the CS2 update holos, but the original holos. Foils were muddy in CSGO, and even in CS2, they didn't get the same boost other sticker collections did. And I think you can argue that the golds are fine, but there's simply too many of them. It may be a rare sticker statistically, but that doesn't matter when there's thousands upon thousands of them. RMR could have marked the end of sticker investing. The capsules are too cheap, and the investing culture has grown too large to be sustainable. We might need a curveball from Valve to get people interested once again. We finally got a major again after Rio was cancelled for COVID. Honestly, I'd say not doing an online major or a major without a crowd was worth it. After waiting so long, the crowd was great. I think they were just happy to see teams play on the largest stage once again. But even the crowd wasn't as excited as us skin nerds sitting at home looking at these new capsules. For the first time in 7 years, we have received borderless stickers once again. It was thought to be impossible. We were all convinced that Katowice 2014 would be a one-time thing, and soon, only those with deep pockets will ever be able to own a borderless sticker. But here we are, 25-cent capsules during the sale, and you could have one. The day Stockholm stickers got released was probably the most active I've ever seen the community. Are Katowice 2014 stickers going to crash? Are Stockholm stickers going to make everyone rich in a couple years? How overinvested will this major be? Did Valve just kill sticker investing, or did we just enter a new era? Will Valve ever release stickers like this again? There were so many questions to ask for such an unexpected twist in the major cycle. But a few years later, let's answer some of these questions. No, Katowice 2014 did not crash. It may have killed the hype a bit, but Katowice 2014 stickers are infamous, and a new borderless collection cannot take away from that. Will Stockholm make people rich? Yes, but the timeline was a bit different. No, this major was not overinvested. People were so worried about being overinvested, myself included, that capsule sales were actually relatively low. And will these be released again? We will get there. Overall, Stockholm lacks the holo effects when compared to Katowice 2014. There are some unique ones like Movistar, and a few others that actually have a notable color spectrum, but the holos are pretty tame overall. Stockholm would also be the last tournament to use foils. Outside of our Atlanta and London stickers, the foils have mostly been ignored. A change was due eventually, and Stockholm was the last of a dying breed. But there's no points rehashing all the same Stockholm talking points. The impact these stickers had in an era where CS investing was near its peak produced a ton of content with essentially the same talking points.
What did the fans do? How many fans applied gold Cloud9 stickers onto their guns from Rio?
I'm going to skip Antwerp for now, as the rest of those stickers can be grouped together. Rio 2022 is another sticker collection that was considered ugly. I know I did not invest, barely even open capsules. Didn't even buy the unique Rio storage units, which honestly I regret. They would have been a very unique inventory piece. But due to the Stockholm and Antwerp stickers that came before, basically no one invested in them. The floral design was controversial. It really depends on the craft. But the sheer size and color choices for the background cemented it as a collection that would ultimately be ignored, which was great for those who took the plunge. The quantity on these stickers and capsules were so low that the regular pump took place after the sale ended, and prices have basically stabilized there. Nothing amazing, far from a good investment, but definitely not the worst.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity.
It started with Stockholm. We were so excited. Valve gave us the stickers we always wanted. Profit was good. Supply was high enough that these stickers would always be relatively affordable. Unfortunately, disaster struck. Antwerp capsules get released, and it's almost the exact same as Stockholm. Well, that's alright. Stockholm didn't sell well, and coming out of COVID, it makes sense that Valve want to continue supporting the orgs as VC money is starting to dry up. After how profitable Stockholm was, people will definitely buy a ton of these Antwerp capsules, and that they did. Antwerp supply is substantially higher than Stockholm. That's alright though. Many of the Stockholm holos were considered better than the Antwerp holos. There's a big enough difference between these two majors that Stockholm will be fine, and Antwerp will also be fine, albeit not as profitable due to the high investments. Alright Valve, you got your money. It's time to return to normal. And they did, with Rio. Now this is only a theory, but I do think we pissed Valve off with the way we treated Rio. When Rio dropped and it had a border, there was only one sentence echoing across social media. Alright everyone, it's time to buy Antwerp and Stockholm. They're going to the moon. Rio clearly did not sell well, and Valve likes money, and the teams participating need money. Not good. So guess what? Paris 2023, run it back. We're going borderless. At this point, the fear is starting to set in. We have a ton of duplicate stickers. The hollow differences at this point are not enough to make these majors feel unique. Even signatures are starting to look like duplicates. When Paris dropped, that's when the true panic selling occurred. Stockholm took a massive dip. Antwerp took a massive dip. Why would anyone buy these older, more expensive stickers when you can essentially have the same thing for pennies? At this point, if a team qualified for all three majors, you have to group the supply for all three versions together. Paris for me is when I lost interest in stickers. I still own all of my Antwerp and Stockholm capsules and stickers. Yes, I was salty that a third set of borderless stickers dropped. But honestly, what's the point of buying into the new stickers? I have so many of the older stickers with similar color palettes, similar text, same borderless design, similar hollow effects, almost identical golds. What's the point of buying new stickers when they're just a cheaper version of what I already own? Well, turns out I was alone on this. Paris is the most overinvested major we have ever seen. I've had plenty of arguments about Paris the last couple months despite this. Paris is going to be a long-term investment. Borderless stickers will always be desirable and profitable. When Copenhagen stickers get released, prices will explode. Well, here's your Copenhagen stickers. Do you feel hopeless yet? Here's your 4 Navi papers. Do you have a favorite, or are you just getting cross-eyed trying to figure out which one is which? To me, this is the end. This is the final chapter. For those that have been around for a while, you know I typically release a video covering new operations or new stickers. I didn't make one for Copenhagen. And honestly, I don't see the point. There's nothing unique enough here that will shake up the market besides crashing Stockholm and Antwerp. And I don't even think you can say Paris is crashing because it's sitting below sale price. It doesn't really have anywhere to crash. It was cool that people could make cheap borderless crafts 2 majors ago. I found this to be a very popular take on social media. If you wanted borderless stickers all these years, and now that you get them, it's a problem, aren't you just complaining to complain? This video adds context to the issue at hand. Not every major collection introduced a new item or drastically changed the different effects. Our recent borderless stickers have made one drastic change with the introduction of glitters. What the old stickers did was create their own unique styles, some with better execution than others, but that was part of the fun. You never knew what the next major would look like. It could be something wild, or it could be something tame. The stickers could be large, they could be small. The background could complement the team colors or clash with them. There were so many factors to consider when picking a shape and style that matches the craft. And now, what's the point? Sure, hollows look different each major. The new Copenhagen golds are somewhat unique with the black background. But I have this. Why would I buy this? Despite how insane we went for borderless stickers when they first dropped, what's more interesting today? The unique sticker that can only be obtained from one singular major, or these 4 stickers that have slight differences but are essentially the same thing. The sticker that would be considered ugly in comparison is the only sticker that has a purpose. The rest of these just exist to farm revenue. That's all they are, it's just to make money for Valve and the teams. It really comes full circle. The way Valve introduced skins was the best implementation that we have ever seen. The variations in specific floats gave every skin a unique identity. Specific patterns took this even further. It gives a sense that each skin you own is unique to you. You see it all the time, where people will pay well above market to buy back the first knife they ever unboxed, or a craft that they used to own. These skins have a unique identity and history. Other markets are bland, as the skins that you own have no connection to you. You could just buy one off of the market, and there would be no difference. And that's likely where your love for skins comes from. I see it all the time with new games, and one that I was actually interested in, like Battalion, before it died off. Skins don't have the same feel when it's just 1 of 5 wear ratings and no variations between them. Valve have created the perfect market, yet these borderless stickers feel empty. Sure, there's hollow differences. Sure, there's the new glitters and the unique style of golds. But nothing actually makes them truly unique. It's a copy and paste just like a skins market without float values. I sat out of Paris and now Copenhagen. Despite still being very profitable, I did get burned on Stockholm, and I got burned on Antwerp. I am currently watching people get absolutely destroyed on Paris, and if Valve keeps releasing borderless stickers, I'm going to watch people get burned on Copenhagen too. Unless the tides have already turned, one way to bring borders back is to not buy the stickers. Don't buy the capsules. But if Copenhagen sells well, expect another borderless collection for the Shanghai Major. A 5th Navi sticker that looks almost identical to the rest, and many other duplicates on the way. I love Counter-Strike, and I will be around until the game dies or I do. I just may never buy another major sticker ever again. And that kinda hurts in a way that's a little hard to explain.